So the second part of misleading graphs is, well, we have misleading statistics. Same thing. You really, when you see a statistic, you want it to be as specific as possible. You need to you really should know where where the information was collected, how it was sampled. Again, going back to the beginning of this chapter, was it sampled randomly or stratified or systematic? Those are all good, fair ways that data could be collected. But if it was sampled by voluntary responses, if you just put out a survey and just asked people, anybody who wanted to complete it, that could be biased. Or if you collected the data convenient biased, maybe you asked your friends because they were all closer to you. But if you're a 7th grade student and you're asking all your 7th grade friends, is that really a good representation of all of Fort Couch? So you really need to know a lot of information about the statistics. So let's just think of a couple ways that these statistics here could be misleading. Sam scored 43 goals for a soccer team during the season and Jacob only scored 2. Let's think, how could this be misleading? Well, what do you know about Sam and Jacob? They play on a soccer team. Sam scored 43 goals. Jacob scored 2. What are you thinking? I'm thinking that's the first thing I'm thinking. We don't know the positions they each play. Maybe Sam scored 43 because he is on offense and he's a forward and he's the team captain, and that's how he could score 43 goals. Maybe Jacob's the goalie, and so if he could score 2 goals being the goalie, that's pretty awesome. Or if he's on defense, even then, if he scored 2 goals, he probably would score less than Sam. The other thing I would say is, so let's put maybe Jacob plays defense. The other thing I would think about is, well, it just says during the season, but maybe also one of these players got injured. Maybe Jacob got injured and only played part of the season. So we really should know a little bit more about Sam and Jacob before we could make any judgments on the kind of soccer players they are. Jacob could be the best goalie out there, and scoring 2 goals is fine for a goalie. That's probably pretty amazing. All right, let's look at this next one. 4 out of the 5 dentists surveyed preferred Colgate toothpaste. 4 out of the 5 dentists surveyed preferred Colgate toothpaste. Well, when I think about this, when I see that word preferred, they preferred Colgate over something else. Do we know what the other option was? That could be how this graph is misleading. Or this statistic is misleading. We do not know what Colgate is being compared to. It's kind of like if you're walking down the street and somebody holds up, well, this shirt was washed by Tide and this shirt was washed by an other leading brand. Well, you know the name Tide, so you know the name Colgate. Then people might just automatically go to that one just because of the name, the prestige that comes with the name. If you're comparing Colgate to, the Giant Eagle brand, maybe not as many people buy that. We also don't know how this was collected. So maybe, sometimes businesses give free samples to different offices. Maybe Colgate is the one who provides their free samples at that dentist office. So we do not know what Colgate is being compared to. That would be the first thing I would say. You could also say we really don't know if there's any bias. Maybe Colgate provides free samples to this dentist office. And so that wouldn't be a good sampling to say that, okay? Then the last one, shopping at Goodcents can save you up to $100 a month. You probably heard my stress there in my voice, up to $100. How is that misleading? So again, when we're looking for it to be misleading, it's true, you can save up to $100 a month, but how is it misleading? Well, that up to word really is the one that gets you, because there is no guarantee you will save $100. This is a maximum amount, And people might believe that you're really going to save that full amount every time, but everybody's different, right? We also really don't know, is this for somebody who's buying just one groceries for just one person in a month or a family of 5 in a month? Because that also would make a big difference as well. So when you see that word up to, again, we hold on to that 100, that's awesome, but there's no guarantee that you'll actually save that full amount. Perfect. All right, you're ready to go on to your quick check.